Hey, it's Jess. I'm an artist, and today I'm going to be sharing my Drawtober experience. If you don't know what Drawtober is, it is a month-long event that takes place every October. There are 6 prompts that are all spooky, Halloween themed, and very generously, the creators of the event actually hand out the prompts at the beginning of September. So that allows people like me that struggle at completing challenges to get a head start. So with that being said, I'm going to get started now at the beginning of September, and hopefully I end up creating stuff. So follow along with me and let's see what I do. Hopefully. There are 6 Drawtober prompts this year. They are Candlelit Messenger, Toad Astrologer, Mushroom Fairy, Spellbound Princess, Troll Toll, and Enchanted Masquerade. I will be starting with Candlelit Messenger. So, not too long after I filmed that intro, my childhood cat, Rocky, passed away. I decided to dedicate a painting to his memory, and I drew inspiration from the first Drawtober prompt, Candlelit Messenger, which felt very fitting. When we were at the vet's office, I noticed a poem on the wall about the Rainbow Bridge. It described a place in the afterlife where pets go once they pass on. Here, they are restored to eternal youth and good health. The Rainbow Bridge connects to a beautiful meadow where pets can play and live peacefully until their owners reunite with them someday. The imagery of the Rainbow Bridge has stayed with me. It is a very comforting thought to imagine Rocky in his youth happy and whole again, reunited with my other childhood pets that have passed on. I like to imagine that someday I will be able to cross the Rainbow Bridge and see my cats again. Rocky came into my life when I was in 5th grade, and for the past 17 years, he expressed his love through headbutts, soft purrs, curling up to nap, and begging for human food. He loved steak and chicken the most and was very spoiled by my family. He loved when we would take him on the back deck for fresh air, and he spent a majority of his day sleeping in the sunlight by the window. My mom found Rocky outside of a grocery store. A man was holding him and told my mom he was going to feed him to a dog, so my mom immediately took him. Later that day, she picked me up from childcare after school and told me to look in the front seat of the car. I opened the passenger side door, and there he was, super tiny and adorable, sitting in a cardboard box. The first words out of my mouth was, "Are we keeping him?" I was very happy. We named him Rocky after Rocky Balboa because he would stand on his hind legs as a kitten and box you. As a side note, something strange and comforting happened the day Rocky passed. After coming back from the vet, I noticed a paw print indentation on my velvet couch. My current cat, Scarlet, lives with me, so I logically assumed it must have been hers. But in the past 4 years I've had this couch, I never once seen her paw prints on it. It honestly felt like a sign from Rocky, just a small, quiet message to let me know he was okay. Seeing it brought me an unexpected sense of peace and comfort. Now, getting to the actual painting, I wanted to depict Rocky's journey across the Rainbow Bridge, where he would be reunited with 2 of my childhood pets, Nemo and Marshmallow. Although I've had other beloved pets pass on as well, I didn't have the space to include them all, so let's just imagine they're beyond the frame, waiting to welcome him to. To match the Candlelit Messenger theme, I chose to paint a cat in a Victorian dress carrying Rocky across the bridge. Since he passed away around 5 a.m., I felt that dawn was the most fitting time of day to portray, symbolizing both an ending and a beginning. The Victorian cat guiding him can be seen as a harbinger of death, or in a gentle sense, more so a caretaker, guiding pets across the Rainbow Bridge and into their new lives. I could say so many wonderful things about Nemo and Marshmallow, but I'll keep it brief so the video doesn't run too long. Nemo came into my life when I was 5, and he was truly my soul cat. He was a chubby orange and white sweetheart who followed me around like a dog, adored belly rubs, and happily let me dress him in baby doll clothes. I'd push him around in a stroller while he purred and often dozed off. I did try putting Rocky in the stroller too, but he usually jumped out. Marshmallow chose my dad as his person. He was shy but incredibly sweet. At night, he'd come upstairs and curl up in the crook of your legs if you were lying on the couch. Every cat that's been a part of our family has held a special place in our hearts. Each one brought their own unique spirit into our lives and blessed us with unconditional love. With all of that in mind, I wanted the painting to be a heartfelt tribute, one that honored not just Rocky, but the quiet presence and impact of all the pets who've been a part of our lives. As for the painting itself, I used Holbein's acrylic gouache on Arch's cold-pressed watercolor paper. It went through a lot of ugly phases, in my opinion, and I think I underestimated how emotionally challenging it would be to paint something so personal. At first, it was hard not to cry, since it was so recent and it brought up memories of my other pets as well. But in the end, the process became healing and helped me find a sense of closure and peace. We knew Rocky's time was coming to an end, but it's never easy to say goodbye. It always feels like there is never quite enough time with our loved ones. Creating art in Rocky's memory allows me to carry him forward in a new way, both as a tribute to him and as a lasting reminder of the incredible cat he was. I love you, Rocky. I hope you found something meaningful in this video, even though it's personal and bittersweet. If you'd like to share any memories of your own pets, please feel free to leave a comment. I'd love to hear your stories. Grief isn't linear, and however it shows up for you, remember that your feelings are valid. See you in the next video. Jess.